All right, hello everyone. I'm back again and I have a guest joining me this evening. I have Complicated Melody joining me this evening. Now today we are going to be discussing Melody has wrote 5 poetry books and she's got some other things going on. She does grab box, $10 grab box. I believe it's on Wednesdays and Sundays. I'll let her fill you in on the time and days on that. But so without further ado, let's get into it. How's your evening going?
Um, it's been interesting.
Okay. All right. So yeah, so tell us a little bit about your the grab uh boxes on Wednesdays.
Thursdays and Sundays
Okay, Thursdays and Sundays. Is it at 7?
at 7 p.m. This week it'll be. Let me turn my signal acting up. This next week it'll be Thursdays and Sundays at 7 p.m.
You're going in and out.
And there goes my signal. I'm in Texas and the internet been clowning all day. But next
Oh,
week I'm gonna go live one of those days, random day, because I'm not going live on Thanksgiving because who wants to be on the internet on Thanksgiving? Let's be real. So,
right.
but normally it's Thursday and Sunday. Up until Christmas, it'll be a $10 box because it has all kind of stuff in there. Like I just got some. I'm telling y'all that I'm gonna wait to put the new inventory in there. But I got new inventory and I'm throwing some of it in the box because I mean, why not? Like, look at that.
Right.
Look at that piece right there.
All right.
That is gorgeous. So a couple of
What
them
is
gonna
that?
be in the box. It is a what they call it. It's got all the chakra crystals in the back, but on
Okay.
the front there is a peace type sign. It's just something for
Okay.
those that are for your spiritual health. I'm real big on that. I'm real
Okay.
big on spiritual health because if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be here.
Right. And so what made you get into you know, wanting to, do the grab box?
My friend Sierra actually had me do the grab box. That was actually kind of funny. See, I got an echo. Give me a second. Go to
Okay.
these settings and make sure this echo turned off. And the echo is turned off. I don't know what's happening. But my friend Sierra, she came over to take pictures of her stuff and she was like, "Hey, why don't you do a grab box?" And I was like, "What is that?" And she was like, "Put all your stuff that you getting rid of old inventory, put it all in a box and then go in and just do it." And
That's a
normally,
good
I'm
idea.
gonna be honest, very much so. I'm gonna be honest. I, me and my wine. You've seen it. You know how I go.
Oh yeah, I usually drink wine too, but I'm
I
drinking
be
water
wildin'. We got one of them too.
today. So, yeah, Dasani.
Hey, I feel it.
And so, do
But
you
yeah,
have like a retail store or like an
hmm
online store? And then so the stuff that you put in the grab boxes and stuff that you just have left over, and you're just kind of like getting rid of it.
well, it's more like the things that I have left over from when I make baskets. I have a tendency when I make baskets, I over order what I need
Okay.
just in case if what I want doesn't look good with the dynamic I'm going for. I have some backup. Or
Okay.
like with jewelry, I do vendors events. So with the vendors events, I always make so much. So whatever left over from those vendors events, we got it.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha. All right. So let's get into the books. You wrote 5 books, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And they're all poetry.
Yes, ma'am. Book
All right.
5 does have a short story at the end,
Okay.
but that's gonna be
And
spread.
so,
That story will be spread out over 4 books.
okay, okay. And what made you get into poetry?
I've been writing poetry since I was young.
Okay.
Excuse me. The problem is that toxic relationships block
Uh-huh.
that gift.
Okay.
I couldn't write to save my life, and I was pissed. Like I was able to create jewelry for a little while, not for the whole time, but for a little while. I've always been able to do hair because it's something that's gonna make me money no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
But writing, I went from one toxic relationship. I was chilling for a minute, and then went to one more. And 9 years each, I wasn't able to write. I was not able to form words to make poems, stories, anything.
Okay. And so, what are your poems kind of like? Are they about a variety of different things, or
Yeah, we got it's some of them a little wild. Let's be honest. Some of them a little wild. But then you got I mean like I got a whole book called Thought Girl Summer. So I mean it is what it is. But
Thought Girl Summer?
it goes down when I tell you this book is wild. In fact, I'm finna there you go right here.
Can you recite one of them to us?
Sure.
Okay.
Pick a number between 1 and 10, and then A or B.
Okay. 4 and B.
Okay. All right. This is called Boys Sit Down. Who the fuck you raising your voice at? Did you forget I don't belong to you? I don't have to deal with your blatant stupidity. I was only here because your head game was immaculate. I swear I saw God. The swirls, the tongue curls. Boy, you know that slip, grip, and flip me action? But baby, you can't honestly think I'm here for your dick. Oh, you thought that's why I'm here. Damn you, Dennis. You really need to lower your voice an octave. You don't have enough dick to yell at anyone. Fuck you mean what I mean. Nigga, your dick don't touch my cervix. So you have no right to scream at anyone, let alone me. You can't be mad at me for you being a centimeter Peter. Be mad at the gods and your daddies for giving you a 1 inch dick. But what you not gonna do is show your ass because you have extreme micro aggressions. I get tired of appeasing you when I already got mine. I drowned you, and I let you think you were doing something until you nut. But it only takes 6 minutes, so I just will end this conversation right here before I really hurt your pride. Thumbtack penis having ass little boy. That shit is just shameful. 3 minutes later, reports the group chat. Bitch, y'all ain't gonna believe this shit.
So that poem was to all the mini me that think they something.
Very much so. Very much so.
Oh Lord. Okay, and that book is on Amazon.
It sure is. Called Thought Girl
Now,
Summer Poetry in the Name of Hotivity.
now if that didn't convince me
Hey, Kevin.
to buy them, I got tears in my eyes right now.
Hey, I be wilding out. They be like, what is wrong with you, bro?
So,
Now, see,
do
that
you think
book
like
was for the
have you ever
peoples.
did any like okay. All right. And what are some of the other books about? Are they kind of like some like you there are different varieties, so is there some serious ones or are they all
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
okay?
All right. So,
So
like, this, the
what are
first,
some of the titles of the
they're all the Complicated Melody series. That's actually how I got my name. Is because my first four
okay.
books were A Complicated Melody, Poems in the Key of F dot 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 U, in the
Okay.
key of F dot 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 you mean, in
Okay.
the evolution of me, and in the name of peace. I started off mad
Okay.
as hell, and then I went from I'm mad to I'm mad at how I let you treat me, and then I went from you know what, it's cool, I ain't even tripping, and then it went to you fuck with my peace, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Oh, okay. And those are the titles of the books, right?
Yep, all of them located on Amazon. I still can't
They
believe.
sound very interesting.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I be wilding out.
Ha-
I ain't even gonna lie. I wrote this one. I was high most of the time. I was high than a bitch. I ain't even gonna lie. Weed is legal in Arizona, and baby, I was gone.
Have you
It's a
ever thought
poem.
about doing stand up?
Mm-mm. Cause this is just me. Like I just be talking shit. Cause it's fun.
I think you would do good though doing stand up though.
Possibly, but I know I can't write my material. Cause I be done wrote something and it don't make no sense. Like I find shit funny that most people don't find funny. Like I was watching this show earlier called The Imperfects. The cop knocked on this dude
Hmm.
window. He looked at her and said, "Fuck off." She flashes her badge. He looks at her and says, "Fuck off, ma'am." I I lost it. I was like, "Yo, is this what this nigga just said? Hold on, cuz."
That's that funny sarcasm. That's what it was.
And that's the type of
That's
shit
what
I
it was.
laugh at.
But I don't think that you would have to write your material. I think it would just come out naturally.
Yeah, I'm a storyteller. Cause I tell some shit and people be like, hold on, what? You did what? With who? When? How the hell did that happen? What was you doing? And I'd be like, bruh, so let me tell you. So, boom, this how this shit happened. And bow, we went here. And then, old boy and them, they be like, bruh, did that shit really happen? Hmm. Like, I got one story that I kind of tell in one of the books. And the shit, wow.
Uh,
Like, I ain't even put the whole story in there. I just put like a snippet of the story. And the shit, every time I tell this damn story, everybody be like, yo, really? Yeah.
what is it about?
So I had this guy that I met one night. Now, we're a little younger. We have our one night stands. When you single, when you get off to be single, you start acting up a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
So I went home because I was living in Phoenix. I went home to St. Louis for a weekend. I don't even remember why I was there, but I was there. So I went out with the crew. I was a part of a dance crew in St. Louis. So me and the guys, I hit him. I was like, "Yo, I'm here," and it was like, "Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and ride out." Man, I get there, one of the crew cousin there. He was fine. That man was fine. I was like, okay, but he kept hollering his girlfriend shit. I can be your girlfriend for the night. Can't be your girlfriend forever. I gotta go home tomorrow. I can be your girlfriend for the night though. He was like, okay. Partying in the club, everybody taking pictures. I'm not tripping off the fact of he taking pictures with me and posting them on Facebook. Cool. Fast forward, I drop my little cousins off, meet him at his crib. It goes down. It happens. I mean, like, it was great. You know what I'm saying? So I got this issue when I'm single of taking what they call
Right.
spoils of war. So when I take spoils of war,
Spoils of
I
what?
take spoils of war. You know how when you go to war, you take the opponent's helmet or their sword or something, armor. I collect
Uh huh.
things. So for him, I took his sunglasses.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So he shows me that he posted the pictures on Facebook. I'm like, all right, he ain't my Facebook friend. I don't care. Then I was like, oh, who that lady that liked the picture? Her titties big as hell. He said, that's my mom's. I was like, my bad, cuz. I'm sorry. He was like, all right. Well, since you're going to be my girlfriend, he's still on his girlfriend shit. I'm going to go ahead and show you my mama. I said, Fee your mama? He said, how you know my mama? I said, Feline is your mama. He said, yeah. I said, okay. He said, how you know my mama? This is how you knew when shit got real. I put the glasses down and turned around and got to walking towards the door. I'm like, all right, we don't even need to have this conversation. I'm gonna holler at you later, G. He was like, no, 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 no. Come your little bitty ass back here and tell me how you know my mama. So I'm trying to give him clues. I'm like, don't your mama under that wig she be wearing, don't she got like 5 braids to the back? He said, if you a homie, you know that. I said, don't she got a tattoo of a Harley on the left ass cheek? He was like, my mama was a stripper. Anybody that know my mama know my mama. Don't she got an 11-inch strap named Stallion? He stopped. He thought about it. He said, you fuck my mama? I was like, I'm sorry. I ain't know you then. Like, she would always tell me she got this son that, that one of us should meet or whatever. And I'm like, okay. But he lived in California. How in the hell did I run into this nigga when I came home? I don't know. So he's like, man, she always doing it. I said, how many of your girlfriends she done smashed? I'm being petty there. He said, none of mine, but he didn't mess with one of the girls that my brother messed with now. So y'all got the same taste as y'all mama is what you telling me. Now, mind you, I never really asked how old he was. I just knew he was legal because he was in the club. And this ain't one of them clubs where you could pay to get in as a youngin'. This is one of them clubs. This is a mixed club. Like all the bouncers were white. So it's like, it's a mixed club. We cooling. Bruh. He said she always do this. This man let me out of the house. I went and caught my flight. By the time I got back to Phoenix, I had 15 text messages and 3 missed calls. My guy.
From
I
the
live
mom or
4 hours
the
from him. He didn't called her and asked if it's cool if we date. You were a one-nighter, sir. Nothing more, nothing less. One night. We are not doing this. We are not having fun. One night.
You got
Yeah,
to
I
be
thought it was
careful.
just one night. Girl, do you know this nigga moved to Phoenix?
Seriously? Well, see, there was some
Dead
red
ass.
flags in there when you told him in the beginning, and he kind of kept you know what I mean? Putting the pictures on
Uh-huh.
Facebook. So there was red flag.
But I'm like,
So
I'm
how did
gonna
it
go
end?
home. So he moves to Phoenix. A couple months later, I get a phone call on my St. Louis number because I got a St. Louis number and a Phoenix number. I get a phone call on my St. Louis number and I only use it for hair. So I'm like, okay, well maybe I'm tripping. So when I do that, I'm like, okay, cool. No big issue. It is what it is. I answer the phone with the business name. He's like, I've been looking for you. How are you doing? I'm like, who is this? And he's like, your baby daddy. I'm like, I know you fucking lying. My baby daddy don't get out to my daughter 23. So who the fuck is this? Well, I should have been your baby daddy. Again, sir, we don't play reindeer games. This is a business line. Who is this? You act like you don't know me. We spent the whole night together, and you know my mom's. I said, Jermaine? He said, yep. I said, click, block. Then he calls me from an Arizona number. I answer the phone because, again, my cards have my name and my phone number on it. Answer the phone, business line. Why you hang up on me? Click, block. Calls from another Arizona number. And these are within like 2 and 3 minutes. You know you can't change your number within 2 and 3 minutes. He says,
Right. But
stop
that's a
hanging up
business
on
number on
me.
top of that. That's scary.
Exactly. He says, stop hanging up on me. I ain't got no more friends out here whole phone I could use to call you. Click, block. He goes on Facebook, finds my business page, and starts messaging me on the business page. Ban. Goes and find my new Facebook page because the other one I was on Facebook jail, so I had to start another one. Block. Finds me on Instagram. Block. Sir, I don't want you. I didn't want you when we was in St. Louis. Leave me alone. Do you know he lived down the street from my job and I didn't know it? I pulled up to Quick Trip one day. Pull in. He stops in front of my car, looks dead in my car and says, hold on, and taps my hood. Let me throw this bitch in reverse. Nope, I'm just go to work. Fuck it. I don't need no soda. I'm good. I'm good. Pulled the hell back. Went on to work. Finally, about 3 years later, I was on some bullshit on Facebook dating, and he pops up. I go and I look at his page. Sir, since you've been here, you've had a kid. You have a girlfriend. Why are you inboxing me? So I responded with, he was like, hey, how you been? I've been looking for you. I said, dude, what the fuck you want? I just wanted to talk to you about what? Nigga, we ain't got shit to talk about. You was something to do. So why is you still hitting me up? You can't be more than something to do. I hit you and your mom's. So the moment he said that and I responded with that, he stopped talking to me. Cause he know when niggas get in
The
my
moment
inbox,
he
I
said what?
blast them. I've been wanting to talk to you and I responded with what you want to talk about. I hit you and your mom's. We ain't got shit to talk about. And the bad part is I smashed them 8 years apart. Like, yo.
So let me ask you about the mom. Was the mom a one night stand? Was the mom a one night stand, or was she? Were you guys kind of like entanglement?
No, mom's was the homie. So back in the day, in my early
Okay.
20s, I was swinging. You feel me? I was stripping at a party. Like at those swinger parties, I used to strip at the parties. And when I was stripping
Mm-hmm.
at the parties, she was one of the other strippers there.
Okay.
So, we just kind of messed around on some if ain't nothing good in the hey, the food here. Kids order food. If ain't nothing, thank you. Ain't nothing good in the party, I'd be like, yo, you got that with you? She'd be like, yeah. I'd be like, okay, cool. At least I ain't leaving here, the mad. But that's pretty much what that is.
Okay. Did she give off those type of vibes, like stalkerish type of
No,
vibes?
that's when I tell you his mama was the homie, that was the homie. I could call her if I was stranded somewhere. She'd pick me up, drop me off at the crib. Like, his mama knew my mama. Like, we were actually just friends. You know,
Okay.
we might have a moment where we fucked around, but that was it. Nothing extra. So, me and moms was chill. It was just this nigga was bad shit.
So how did
Life
she
happens.
feel about the situation?
Well, she only knew about him meeting me in the club. And he went to her and asked if it was okay for him to date me. And I was like, so when she said something to me about us, I'm not dating your son. And she was like, oh, okay. He thought he was gonna date you. I said, nah, baby, you already know how I am. I'm not doing that. She was like, yeah, you're right. I said, okay. So don't get that in your mind, because I'm not gonna date your son. First of all, I don't date light skinned dudes. No matter, don't get me wrong. Y'all cute as hell, but Y'all just cute as hell. I just can't do nothing with that. You bruise easily.
They too cute for me. They too cute for me. Just saying.
Girl, I got me a nice little chocolate one. That mm.
So after that last comment, he just left you completely alone.
I ain't even had to block him. He just let me alone. I was like, well, damn.
Oh, I
I
should have said
figured
this
you.
long time ago.
You feel me? I was like, I done blocked you on everything, and you done made another page and found me. And then just to come to find out that all I had to do was say that, I'm kind of mad that I took this long. But it is what it is. You live and you learn. I know, right? Thanks,
Yeah.
Janine, because this shit crazy, bro. I don't be knowing. I just be like, fuck it. It is what it is.
Okay, so you said you make baskets. What type of
Mm,
baskets? Like Mother's Day, Christmas baskets?
Anything you want, I can make it.
And have you been doing?
Long time. I started making like those baskets for church when my grandma was still alive. I think she died when I was like early 30s. It's been a minute though. It's
Mm-hmm.
about nine. Yeah, it's been about no. I was still in my late 20s. It's been about 12 years, 11, 12 years. But she taught me how to do baskets, flowers, wedding decorations, church decorations for like their days and all of that. I ain't gonna never use it like the church decoration stuff, but I know how to do it. I can do it. Um, and when it comes to my jewelry, my great grandmother taught me how to do that because that was something she did.
Okay. Okay. And you have a website, right?
ACMpoetryandjewelry.com. Thank you.
Okay. I'll add it in the description later.
Thank you. Thank you. Because on there you can find my merch. You can find the link to my books. All that good stuff. And
Okay.
next week, starting this Sunday, everything on the site is 30% off with a code.
Okay. Okay. Let me. All right. Can you spell that out for me so I could put it in the comments? If it's
Sure.
okay.
It's A like Alpha, C like Charlie, M like Mike. Poetry. That's Poetry. The word and then jewelry, Jewelry. Every time they open a damn door.
.com.
So ACM, like Alpha Charlie Mike.
All
Yo,
right.
I
So
don't
I just
understand
put
how
the
people.
link or the website link URL in the comments. So if you guys want to go check out the site, and definitely I'm going to go on Amazon and check out a couple of them books because they sound like they're very humorous, and I like
Oh
to
yeah,
laugh.
oh yeah. I'll tell you when I
Can
tell
you hit
you
us
I
with
was
another
high
one
as.
before we go?
Sure, you want some ratchet shit or you want some cool shit? Or you
I
want
want
some
some
high
more
shit?
ratchet stuff.
Some more ratchet shit?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me bring out the big book again, cause the big book. Oh, just so y'all know, the big book got pictures. The big book got pictures. Now
Explicit.
I need y'all to. They tasteful. Like I ain't showing no nips, no grips, no nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like let me
Okay.
find one. Just that. Did you see it? Let me bring it back. Yes, that's a leash. I know. I know. I I know.
Oh, dominatrix.
Yeah, I'm a sub, but only for that one person,
Okay.
cause I know me. I'm a little extra. You know what I'm saying? And they be like, yo, I'm gonna read to you everyone's favorite poem if I can find it in here. You know what? I'm gonna just go to my phone because I got them listed in my phone. Because what most people don't get is I actually write all my books on my phone.
Okay. So you don't write them on notebook and kind of convert them into a book.
Mm-mm. Everything is on my phone, and I just transfer it from my iCloud to the KDP site and just push it from there.
Okay.
And I laugh because everybody be like, "What you mean you write on your phone, bro?" I got a list. Okay, let me ask you this: you want something new that ain't nobody heard yet, or you want everybody's favorite poem from the book that's out?
I'm gonna go with something new ain't nobody heard yet.
Bet, say this. All
Okay.
right, because I got a new book coming out next year. Let's see.
Here's a comment.
This is you want the freaky stuff. All right, sir. All right, sir. Look, is it okay if I do two?
Yeah, hey, this
Cool.
is your moment. This is what you came here to do, was promote.
So,
So let's promote.
I'm gonna give you this new one from the new book coming up in the fall called "Fuck Girl Fall," and then I'm gonna give you the favorite one from everybody in Thigh Girl Summer. This is
Okay.
called "What You Believe In." This is from the new book. You think this is a forever thing? Nah. You hope for a relationship? I don't know what you believe in, but this ain't it. A stimulating feeling that makes me relax. I just want a reason to go to sleep, but not sleep with you. I want you to take your ass home because you were just a tryst. A dude I decided to slut out on this fine Sunday. No, you can't have dinner. You need a drink? Drink the nectar that comes from this twat. But, sir, you still gotta go home. But your face did serve as a wonderful chair. And that dick was given and gave. Now it's time for you to leave. Go the fuck home or somewhere else. I don't care. Your time is up. And you 3 seconds from being blocked. Now, bye boo. I'll fuck your mind repeatedly next week. Good night.
You is cold with it.
Before I got in this
Oh
relationship, the
Lord.
level of I ain't shit is crazy. Like, when I'm in a relationship, I'm in a relationship. But when I'm single, I ain't shit. I am my
Okay.
daddy's child, and it's terrible. Now, Kevin, this one's for you, okay, honey? We gonna read this one. This one is called dictation. I think I take dictation perfectly. Like I can repeat every word you said, but my dictation is phenomenal. I can swallow your manhood while humming a lullaby. Because when I finish, you'll go straight to sleep. Have you swoon in beautiful sonnets that sound like, oh shit, is that the back of your throat? Oh my god, why are you sucking me like this? Oh fuck, I can't breathe. You gonna swallow this nut? Fuck, I'm coming. But before your heart drifts into a peaceful slumber, I slowly sign that I'm not done. I quicken my slurps until you became brick again. The goal is to knock you out for the night, and I don't need penetration for this evening. Only to watch your eyes roll in the back of your head, and you give me my just due. Now let's see how long I can breathe through my ears. Here you go singing again. Ooh, that was a little high pitch. You like that, huh? I want silence. I feel your cum at the peak of the head. I want to devour it slowly. I'm going to suck your dick in cursive, allowing you to put your signature in the back of my throat. Oh, that's your middle name. Noted. I told you. I take dictation phenomenally.
See, that's why you had a stalker.
I'm just saying. I'm just
Yeah, I'm
saying,
gonna
you
have
know.
I'm gonna have to order a couple of them books. Seriously,
We out
those
here. I
are
mean,
funny. Yeah,
I actually got copies on hand, so if you want to do it that way I can sign them. We can do that. Just hit me up in the inbox.
okay. Yeah, yep, that would be good. Yep, I'm gonna order a couple of them. Yes. I really do think that you would make good stand up comedy, and I don't think you have to write before. I think it's just gonna come naturally.
Just hop up there and be like, yo, y'all want to hear some bullshit? Let me tell y'all about what happened yesterday. They were like, what? Let me tell y'all about what happened yesterday. This is some milk possum at its best. They be like, what the fuck? Now this is literally just me. This is me every day.
Okay, so guys, that is Complicated Melody. Books, you can find them on Amazon, and it, as she just said, if you want a signed copy personally, you can hit her in the inbox, and she's going to show you each book right now, and call out the titles maybe.
All right. That is a complicated melody, poems in the key of F dot dot U. A complicated melody,
Okay.
poems in the key of F dot dot dot. You mean? A complicated melody, poems in the evolution of me. A
Okay.
complicated melody, poems in the name of peace. Hot girl summer, poems in the name of hotivity.
Okay. All
And then
right. And you guys,
December this
go ahead.
December
Go ahead.
20th, book 6 comes out, and it's sunrise to sunset, the distance between love and death.
Okay. Is that one a little bit more serious or
I actually have two autoimmune diseases, so I do have, I got a death date. So right now I'm on go mode. So
okay.
it is what it is. Don't
Okay.
be sad for
All
me,
right.
be sad for the world, cause when I go, y'all gonna miss me.
Okay. All right. Like your spirit. All right. And so before we go, sold you the books, and then her website is in. I put the website link in the comments. And before we go, though, I would like let you guys know I am looking for a co-host. So if you guys are interested, please DM me. Anybody, I'm looking for one more co-host, and then I'm looking for somebody with a bubbly attitude. Not attitude, sense of humor. Um, open to talk about a variety of things other than religion, politics, and sports. I'm not into that. And yeah, so if you guys are interested, please hit me in the DM. Oh, I also have a blog. I would love for you guys to write in. I'm interested in hearing what's on your mind, what questions you have, just whatever's on your mind. And if you don't want to write in with your name, you do have the option to write in anonymously. So that blog is on Facebook. It's called Ask Miss Londa blog. So guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank Melody for bringing that laughter tonight. I really needed that. Appreciate you. I will be hitting you up. I want a couple of books. And you guys have a good night. Thank you.
Peace.